Hello there, this is Eva Karin. Something I hear people talk about is that they have to follow what's right for them. And it sounds good, doesn't it? But how do you know it's good? Maybe it's just an old habit. I have practiced for quite some time now to not talk about feelings as good or bad, because it's most of the times they are reactions, and behind that reaction there's information, and it doesn't matter if it's a sort of nice reaction or unwanted or uncomfortable reaction. There is some information in there. Usually I don't go where there's a nice reaction because just enjoy that, and maybe I should. Because what happens when I meet someone that has an unwanted reaction, what they normally call a negative emotion, negative feeling. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a cold today. So this, what they call a negative feeling or negative reaction, it's so amazing, because every time I help I help someone to release that, they suddenly see something else. And do you know that every emotion sends out chemicals, or the brain sends out chemicals due to the emotion you have, the feeling you have, the reaction you have. And if you have a habit of having the similar reaction, your brain creates an addiction to that chemical. And I spoke to someone recently that he said that, well, I sometimes when I feel low, I don't want to change. And I think this is something that is very common, because this is the brain just choosing to have the same kind of feeling again and again. It's an addiction. You may have addiction to chocolate or sugar, or hopefully not alcohol, but you cannot stop yourself from having another bite of chocolate, or and the body and the brain is the same if it's addicted to a specific chemical, a specific emotion. And I know I felt the same when I was depressed. One part of me wanted to change that, and at the same time another part of me wanted to stay in that because it was seductive. It was like nice in a not nice way. Difficult to describe, but anyway. So when you say that I have to do what's right for me, what feels right, I suggest you don't trust that just right off the bat. I suggest that you would stay with the feeling for a while and see what happens, so you don't just rush to the first thing right away. And one way to break the habit is to just sit with the feeling. And I know it's not easy, but we have to overcome ourselves if we're gonna change this. So when you feel something and you think it's right for you, and you can see that it's a similar reaction that you had before, just wait. I'm not telling you it's wrong, I'm just saying wait. So you can accept the feeling and just be with it for a while and see if it changes. A habit I started to get into also many years ago was I was clearing my house from clutter, and I was taking one object after the other and realized I bought them because I fell in love with them in the moment, but some of them I never used. I never appreciated once I had them. So I just throw away a lot of money on things that wasn't to any enjoyment for me afterwards. So by that, most of the time I still do this. When I see something I like and want to buy, I stop myself. I say, if I remember this in an hour or tomorrow and still feel the same, I guess it's right for me. And you know what? I saved a lot of money because most of the things I forgot about once I didn't see them again. So it's really powerful to stay with your feeling, stay with your reaction, and see if it changes. And if not, well, bingo, you are on the right track. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't done so, download my fantastic formula, what you can, and you can use that on these reactions you have. I call it the freedom formula. Almost forgot what I call it. So, and if you have downloaded it, use it, because it's no use of just having it and collecting it, and just have it on your computer. So use it and see what happens. You can really, really transform your life, one step at a time, and it's a magical process. Bye bye for now.